Time we've been ready.
Okay, we are live. Let's face the camera and say hello. Oh, okay. See if we can get it to face. We got ready for the. Don't worry, guys. We went back to the went back to just using the one camera. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hello.
If you can see, we're
can
not
see.
in the
Yeah.
screen.
Okay. I
Here.
am now.
You are.
You get out.
You get out.
Come see me.
I don't know. Let's try this. Is that
Okay.
better?
Yeah, it looks. We should look more like we liking one another.
Oh,
Okay.
you don't look like you like me.
No, I said we have to look more like we like one another.
It's a rough day.
Yes, so
I love you.
I love you too.
This is my mom, and this is an episode of Mom and Me Live. I'm Denise.
And I'm Leon.
And it's Wednesday, July 14th, 2021. And hope you're all having a fantastic summer. We are in Ontario, Canada, of course, and we are still in what I like to do is Christmas in July. So last week we did a tag and a gift bag that would be great for hostess and that. And then this week we are in anticipation of the I have to show this way. In anticipation of the mini catalog coming soon, I can show you the front cover. We are going to make this gift tag and box that's on the front cover today. So again, this catalog, you'll be able to order these products that you'll see today from my website, and they will be available starting August 3rd. So it's very exciting. If you're a demonstrator, of course, you're able to order some of these products ahead of time. But right now, of course, you can order from the annual catalog. Lots of great stuff in there, lots of great Christmas things too. And with the holiday catalog that's coming in August is also coming the celebration. So super excited about that. I'm gonna adjust that camera a few times just because I went back to trying just using the one camera. I was trying the two for a while there, thinking maybe I could do it, but I haven't had success doing it. So Mom is busy putting together the box that you see on the front cover. So this is gonna show you. She's gonna show you in a minute when she's done.
One box.
One box. Okay. It's a gorgeous box. This is a oh, look at the chandelier and the reflection. This is called a Kraft gift box. You get 10 in a package, and they have the beautiful window on here, which is gorgeous. We're going to take that box and decorate it up. Okay. So I'm going to show you what all. Oh, I had this set up perfectly before. That's the one. That's why I would like the one camera setup, but that's okay. All right. All right. Ready, guys? Okay. Let's do this. So we are going to. So I don't have up as the chat. Okay. Hi. All right. I'm going to pull up that in a minute. So. These are the products that we're going to be using. So this is the Painted Christmas Designer Series paper. It is And the colors are not going to show as vibrant as they are in person. That's the double-sided design of that one. One side's that, one side's that. So 2 sheets of that. This one I've already been cutting into, the beautiful pine cones. And this, so there's your 2 there. These colors are absolutely beautiful. So we got holly, lots of holly berries. Oh, this is a really soft, this is a really soft green. And oh, if you love greens, this is definitely the paper for you, because there's like 3 different shades of green in here. The pear pizzazz, the garden green, and it tells me so our colors. The garden green, evening evergreen, of course, and pear pizzazz. These are gorgeous Christmas colors. Again, I love green. I am a green lover. So these are the colors. All right, so that again is called the Painted Christmas 12 by 12 paper, and it is Calypso Coral, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Evening Evergreen, Garden Green, Pear Pizzazz, Real Red, Soft Sea Foam, that was the light green, and Soft Succulent. Okay, beautiful papers. And then you're going to need the stamp sets. This is ones I used tonight, which are also shown on the front cover. So they're on page 16 in the holiday mini. And so this is Christmas season, and the coordinating dies with that are these beautiful lovely labels. And of course, they come much neater than that, but of course I've been playing with them already. So out of these dies here tonight, we're going to use this one, this large tag, and we're going to use the medium tag, and we're going to use the berries and the holly. That's what we're going to use out of that set. And as far as the stamps go, we are going to use the piece of the holly. So you're going to need block C, the berries, so it's helpful to have another block C, and the holly, so block D. So that's out of those sets. So we're using this holly that goes inside of that holly, and the berries. Okay, so we're using that set, and then we're using the Christmas to Remember stamp set and the pine cone dies that go with that. So out of this one, we're using the sentiment, the May this be a Christmas to remember and cherish. So we're using that stamp set. So we got 4 stamps we're using. And then the pine cone dies are, they look like this, pine cones, and these 2 large pine cones backgrounds. Oh, they're beautiful. So what you're going to need, let me start peeling. So Mom is going to, when you run these through the die, it's going to leave you lots of little pieces, and it has to be picked carefully using our pick tool, our handy dandy pick tool. So Mom's going to carefully pull those apart and poke those through. You might have to poke them, or you might just be able to do it, but she just did. All right, making it look easy, of course. All right, I'm going to give you the measurements of paper that you need to make this and make it easy. Okay, you ready? All right. We need a real red 3.5 by 4 1/4. Real red 3.5 by 4 1/4. Piece of that pattern paper 3.5 by 4 1/4. Piece of the pattern paper 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. A piece of soft suede 1.5 by 2.5 cardstock, soft suede. Early espresso cardstock 2 by 2.5. 4 1/4 by 5.5 pear pizzazz, and 4 1/4 by 5.5 garden green. I was gonna make up something there. All right, whisper white or basic white, sorry, 5 by 3.5, and a piece of white 3 by 2 3/4. Okay, this is what we need for all of our pieces. We're going to take the the basic white 3 by 2 3/4, and we're going to use the medium tag, and we're going to cut that out. Okay, so that will give us this piece once it's cut out with your dies. Okay, then we are going to take the pattern piece, and we're going to take the large framelit tag and cut one of those out, which will give us this. Okay, so now we have a frame tag. Then we're going to use the same large tag and cut one out of red cardstock. And that will give us this piece. So now we have that one. Then we're going to take, so we've got that piece, this piece, this piece. That piece stays the same. We don't cut any more of that one out. The green 4 1/4 and the 2 green 4 1/4 by 5.5 pear pizzazz and the garden green. That's what we're gonna cut out with these beautiful, beautiful dies, background dies. And that's what Mom is working on poking out for us, and then we'll be able to show you. Then this soft suede, we're going to take the pine cone dies, the little pine cones I showed you, and we're going to cut out 2 pieces of the soft suede and 2 of the background pine cones with the early espresso. So just, there it is. So once they're cut out, that's what it's going to leave us with. And this one comes out nice. This one, you can see we have to use the pokey just to give it the last few little bits out of that. So I'm going to give that to Mom, and she's going to do that for us. Okay, so in the meantime, while we're getting those pieces prepped, so you see what we're down to now. We have a red, real red, a patterned. This is what we have left to make with, and our pine cones are coming. We also are going to be, next up, we're going to take our sentiment, and we're going to use gold embossing powder, and we're going to use Versamark and gold embossing powder, and we're going to emboss our sentiment on our tag. So now we have our sentiment ready to go. These are the gorgeous, these are in the new holiday mini coming. These are the gorgeous gold leaves. They're like a fabric. They feel like a fabric, and they're very sparkly. I don't know if you can see on the camera how sparkly they are. And there's a couple different sizes here. So I'm going to take out a big one and a cute little small one. And we're going to need glue dots to adhere those. Okay. This definitely is a project. This tag is definitely a glue dot project. Something I used quite a few of. Okay. So now, again, so Mom's cutting some of this prep. This is some I prepped earlier, and I'll show you that I glued some of the tops of these. This is one of these kind of a finicky little projects. So if you like getting finicky, you're going to love this one. These are a little fragile, so you have to be careful when you're pulling them out. But they look gorgeous when they're done. And honestly, you know how these, what do you call these, evergreen leaves?
Yeah, that's what.
The evergreens. You know how you get these? It actually feels like the evergreen leaves. It's very, very cool, very realistic. Okay. So now, while that's coming, we're gonna stamp our leaves and get ready to cut those out. So we're gonna get the pear size ink, and because this is a photopolymer stamp set, I want to use my foam pad to stamp on. All right, so I'm just going to ink that leaf up a bit. Sometimes it's better if you have your ink pad on a level surface when you ink it up to get an even inking. Oops, sorry, Mom.
Yeah.
I'm going to stamp that. It doesn't matter that it's not looking, if you look at it, it's not looking perfect in that center, but that's okay, because now we're going to take the garden green and we're going to take that other stamp that kind of goes inside this one, ink it up, and stamp that on the inside. And see how beautiful that looks. Oh, it just comes to life. Then we're going to take the real red ink and we're going to take the berries and we're going to just stamp the berries. They're not going beside it for now because they're going to be on the card, and I wasn't real happy with that stamp, so of course I'm going to do it again. And of course I just got red ink on my finger, so that should be entertaining. There, that's a bit better. I'm not sure. All right, so it's plants. They don't have to be perfect. No plant is perfect. And the nice thing about this is no fussy cutting, because the framelets are going to fit right on top of there. And the berries is going to cut right on top of there. Okay. So I'm just going to run those through the big shot. I'm going to let you say hi to Mom while I go do this. Camera's on you, Mom, while I run this through.
This is fiddly.
Oh, and I said that, didn't I? I said this is, so Mom's poking the branches, those evergreen branches out.
Some want to come out, some don't.
Yes. So there's probably some, whenever you get a really detailed die, then it's just a little more intricate to pull out. Okay. And my hands are shaking because I'm nervous, so I can't keep these dies just straight on the big shot. Isn't that terrible? Okay, don't be nervous. You'd think I'd be used to doing these by now. We've done quite a few Wednesday Night Lives, haven't we, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I am okay. I'm going to show you how pretty those turned out.
That one shouldn't have broke off. I don't.
Okay. So now you can see that it's stamped together as like one stamp, but it does come out separately as two pieces, and that's okay because we're going to adhere it. You'll see how we're going to adhere it anyway. All right. So we have all of our pieces, and we're going to assemble this tag. So you need, I recommend glue dots for sure. And the other thing definitely you need is, well, either your fine tip glue pen or a glue. Okay. All right. Oh, and your scissors, snips, of course. Snips. There. All right. So what we're gonna do, okay, we're going to start with the green pattern paper, and the tag goes this way. It's got the fancy ends here, and we're just going to cut it in half. Does not have to be perfect because you're not going to see the lines on the back. So for those that need a ruler, you're not going to see it. It's going to go right on the back. So actually, I'm going to put my adhesive here along that. Let me get rid of all that clutter so you just see. So I'm just going to put it along the bottom, and then I'm going to leave a nice portion of this tag because it's so pretty. I want to see lots of, and then with the other half, I'm laughing because I just got glue on my hands. Okay, and then I'm going to glue the other half like so. All right, so now we have a beautiful tag. No, we got to keep going. Okay. So,
See, this here, some of them are not coming out good at all.
it's okay.
Don't you get it?
I can glue some of them together. That's the nice thing. It's not going to go all down as one piece. So we can glue some of them together. Like I did with this one. You can see how I cut pieces out of this one to
Yeah.
make the card.
Well,
right?
see, this piece broke off right there.
So, all right, back to this though. Okay, so we've got, oh, I shifted or something. What did I do, guys? There. Okay, I've got the tag. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and use the, I didn't mention this. This is the detailed trio punch. it allows you to do 3 different types of corners. And of course, I just want to punch the little tag hole for at the top of the tag. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Just going to put that in. Now I've got a nice little hole at the top. Okay, so now I know what the top of my tag is. Hee hee. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to set that piece aside for a minute. I don't need that piece now. I'm going to bring this piece back in, and I'm going to bring this piece back in. And I'm going to layer this one on to that one. So I just want to put the glue down the middle. Yes, I'm not using dimensionals at this point because this one is going to get the dimensionals once we're done decorating it. So right now this one's just getting glued flat. So again, we've got our nice pretty gold embossing, our nice message. And now we're going to just begin to build on this. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the cherries, or the berries, sorry, and the top of my card. And again, I don't need a lot there. So I just did this to this corner. And then I'm going to take these 2 pieces that I did, and we're going to glue one of them here. So I'm just going to put glue on this little edge here, just the little point. And it's going to get glued on there. And then this one is going to get glued on there. Now don't worry, it's all going to come together. Right now you're going, oh, it doesn't look that cute yet, but once we get all the pieces going, there's a lot of pieces to this one. So we've got those 2 on. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take these beautiful gold leaves I was telling you about, these fabric little leaves, and I'm going to take the glue dots, because that would be the best way to adhere them to there. And I'm going to, I want to put the glue dot on the front of the leaf, because then it's going to stick
So they had
to the back.
Start this in July.
Well, it didn't take that long earlier, so we
Yeah,
just must have.
Some of these.
I just didn't roll it back enough in the die cut machine, I guess.
Yeah, you haven't it all.
That's okay. I can work with it. All right. And then this little one I'm putting up by this little leaf. Look how pretty this is looking, but not yet. We gotta make it cuter. Need more layers. So now I'm gonna glue those nice little pine cones together. Oh, okay. I just gotta poke the pieces out of this pine cone. I'm just poking there's a couple little pieces in here. So just use your pokey tool or your tweezers, whatever you need. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. It doesn't need a lot. This white glue dries clear. It's not a problem. I do get my hands a little sticky and messy though. Oh, isn't that pretty? And then we have one more. Remember, there's a die for this, so it's nice and easy. This is just cardstock. Run through your die machine. Boop, ba boop. These pine cones come out beautifully. Do, do, do. Oh, little holiday. Sorry, ladies, that's okay. All right, so here we go. Okay, now, yes, my fingers, I just do the rolly thing to get some of the adhesive off my fingers. Anyone else do that? Just do the little rolly thing. Okay, so now I'm gonna layer those pine cones in. And again, I'm just, for the sake of ease and everything, I'm just using these glue dots. I take them straight to the roll, pick it up. Now, because there's the fine pieces, I really kind of guide that glue dot with my finger to make sure it doesn't catch on the fine pieces of the thing. And then I'm just going to put that pine cone there. And then this pine cone we're going to put down at the bottom all by its lonesome. Don't worry, we'll add more in down there. Look, we just keep adding to this. Okay, now we get to add in some of this fabulous evergreen. Keep forgetting the name of it.
They can see it. I get the brush
Okay.
to that one off.
All right,
There's
so
only a few pieces there that.
so what you can do is you glue some of it together, and then you just kind of cut some pieces out that you need to decorate around the outside of this. Oh, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, definitely I'm gonna cut off that piece because it's kind of a wild piece. Okay, and I'm gonna use this one. And I'm going to just glue it in behind like that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. So glue dots. Just grab your glue dots. And again, I'm really going to guide that glue dot because it is very, I don't want to tear these fragile evergreen boughs, right? Boughs? That sounds like a good term. So I'm going to put that in there. Oh, can you see? Oh, it's just like magic when it starts coming together. Okay. Again, this is a great use of using these idea books. This is the tag and gift box that you see on the front cover of the mini. Okay. Got another little piece of green here. Okay. And I know this is finicky. Mom just pointed out.
Patience of Job.
This is one of your ones that you need to have patience with, yes. But it's worth it in the end when you piece it all together.
Also a good vocabulary.
What did you say?
I said, also a very good vocabulary.
Tell the camera. Tell the
No,
people.
no,
What is your camera? What has your
just-
language been like tonight, Mom?
That's pretty good. Till I get a piece that won't come out.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I guess you won't be a florist.
Oh, I think that the flowers wouldn't be quite as dainty as this.
You know?
No.
I think evergreen is pretty dainty. No?
Yeah, oh, it's dainty.
You got a dark green piece for me so I can add to this one?
Just patience of Job.
Okay. Okay, I got this piece. I'm going to add this one. Okay, so you this is a good activity to do while you're watching TV, is to pull the the pieces of the die apart, right?
Yes,
Yes.
when you're not under a time frame. What do we have?
All right. I want it.
Here's another 2 pieces of stem,
This is another nice one right here.
little one.
The little one.
Mhm.
Oh, I like that little one. Do I have a matching light green to go with it?
You don't want much, do you?
I gotta find the coordinating piece. Okay, I found it. Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is why you craft with friends, that's for sure, because it makes it more fun. Okay. All right. We're good.
There's a big piece now. Don't tell me you don't need it.
Okay, I'll use it.
And here's a lighter piece.
Or put more on, ladies, just because. So we don't put more on, we're in big trouble.
You're right.
Whether we want it or not.
You got it. Give me another piece of that.
Okay, but we're done after this piece though. For now, for tonight, for this. We can make more of these ourselves.
So I can get this ready for the next time.
Yeah, yeah. Because we're definitely going to make some of these to give away.
The green,
Okay. All right. So now we have our beautiful, gorgeous. Look at all the detail to that tag. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, Denise. There we go. Woo. Now we're going to add it with some dimensionals. See how the background makes it pop even more? Now we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of here. This is a great time to use your edges, your strips, that so you don't waste them. I'm just going to stick one on there. And I don't need to put it on the leaf part because the leaves are already raised a bit. I just need to put it on this part. So I'm just going to whip those off. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just got it. I almost did that upside down. What do you think, Mom?
oh, that's pretty. Yeah.
So see, and so now we're going to add, so you add a bit of, and I don't think I said this either, but we want, we've got some baker's twine, and we're going to add a little bit of baker's twine to the top so that we have something to tie it to our box with. So I'm just going to run that through. I folded that in half. And of course, we're going to put something yummy in our box, maybe some homemade fudge or something delicious for inside of our box. And we're going to take this gorgeous ribbon. This is another ribbon from the Holiday Mini. Oh, I don't think it's showing it very nicely. It is beautiful. It is, oh, it's really golden cherry cobbler shimmery gold. So it's going to go wrapped around your box. Remember, if you see the, oh no, I have a glue dot in my catalog. Let's get rid of that. Okay. We're going to tie some of this into a nice big bow on the front of our box. Give myself lots of ribbon to tie a pretty bow with. Oh. Ah. I'm making this look hard.
Do you want me to use my finger?
I don't know why I was making that look so difficult. Yeah, maybe in a second.
Okay.
Let me get this tied. Yeah. All right. You want to put a little finger there? I always like to tie a knot before the bow just to make sure that it's going to stay on. And then we're going to do our nice bow. The bows, I always find you just play with it until you're happy with how it looks. And I'm going to trim my edges to make those nice little ends. Ooh, that was not good. Try that again. Okay. And then you're going to take your this wider twine so that you can feed it under this ribbon. And adhere your pretty tag. And just trim, trim, and voila. This is the beautiful tag.
So pretty.
That you see on the front cover of the catalog. So I hope that looked really blurry. Let's try that again. Ooh, this is someday. Maybe Santa for Christmas will bring me good camera equipment, guys. But in the meantime, thanks for being patient with me. That's for sure with us. Me, those camera equipment wise. And let's chat. There we go.
Hello there.
I'm letting you chat for a minute. I'm going to see what our comments are on our.
She's got lots of pieces now that she can make a couple of more cards if she wants to get going at it.
Completely. And groups. Your groups. Crafty cave. Okay, hopefully we're. Oh, the sound's off. Good. Okay, so hi, Marlene. Oh, I don't want the sound, guys. Hi, Karen. Hi, Cindy. Those pine big. Did you glue them together? Yes, I did. But some of them I did. So the question Marlene asked if I glued these pine. Oh, let me bring it back down. If I glued these pine pieces together, and some I did, like on this tag that I made earlier. Oops, I glued them down. But on this one that we just did, because we were having difficulty getting them out in that, and they look just fine this way too. I just made sure that the glue dot was both touching the light green and the dark green. So actually, this one is not, and it still turned out good. So I guess the answer is yes, I glued it down, and then no, I didn't. But either way, they look really good. I think that you should do maybe even just a little bit of glue, though. Just it depends on if you like it really loose, right? Yeah. So great question. Thanks for asking. Hi, Marlene says hi, Mama.
Hi.
So, again. So next week, same time, 7 o'clock, and then watch your emails and the Facebook post, because I'm going to begin to post items that will be in our little auction after Facebook Live next week at 7:30, and there will be a Zoom invite if people aren't on Facebook for that. But yes, I love Christmas in July. So yeah, stay tuned for some more Christmas themed things.
Very
Then we'll get to fall after that in August.
well,
But
Thanksgiving will be coming up.
yeah, we can work on that in August. But I love Christmas in July. I was saying
Yeah.
today that that I was tempted to get the Christmas tree out for the month of
Already?
July.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just for the month of July, and then put it away again.
Oh, that is a lot of work.
That's what I decided. I
Yeah.
was too lazy.
I think that's a lot of work. Yeah. And then if you were leaving it up, it'd be different, but not to put it away.
I know. That's what I decided to. I'm trying to get you in the camera.
Okay. Well, I'm
So-
here. I'm trying to dig up our pieces off
You gotta
our
look up
thing.
here.
Oh, yeah.
I know. But anyways, yeah, stay tuned. I just I'm in love with Christmas stuff. So yeah, let me know. Comment below. What do you need Christmas card ideas? Do you want more Christmas tags? Do you want what do you Christmas scrapbook pages maybe actually yeah, maybe. And you know what, I should say too, I don't know if anyone saw that, so this month's paper pumpkin you had to order by the 10th, so we're past 10th. Now they start advertising the next paper pumpkin that you can order from, and it looks like a really cool one. It's called a Hope Box.
Oh, gosh. Am I too late to get something like that?
Well,
What would I hope for?
well,
Well, you think that over
I
and then
think-
let me know.
yeah, I think the idea of it, I'll have to watch the video and review it again, but the idea, it's not like a hope chest.
Oh, it's not okay.
It's not like, yeah,
Okay.
it's more like the idea, I think, is, I don't know, I can't remember now.
Okay, all right.
Okay, stay tuned. We'll talk more about that later. All right, everyone.
Have a good
Oh, hi,
night.
Doreen. You're looking good too. Okay, everyone, have a great week. Thanks so much for joining in and supporting, and we do love this. So
Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye.
the problem is the camera is up here to look at,
And
but I know
sure.
the screen is over here to
Yeah.
see, so I got to put that maybe underneath, but then we don't get this, so I don't know.
Okay.
Anyone
All
has
right.
Facebook Live tips, YouTube tips, I need them.
Yeah.
All right, good night, everyone. Bye.